Okay, y'all, we just gonna get into it. I'm not gonna waste no time. Okay, Chrissy Teigen, and we all know Chrissy because her Twitter account be popping, right? Well, recently she told People Magazine that she is teaching her son how to embrace his emotions. Chrissy said, Miles is very emotional. He's a lot like me. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and we embrace that. I think more men should embrace their emotions. I think it's important in this world that it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset about something or to be sad about something. So we're going to talk it through. And it's okay that there is no be a man in our house. Okay, Chrissy, girl. This is what I got to say about that. I actually commend you for teaching your son to embrace his emotions. I think that, when you're too hard in the other direction of be a man, right, to quote you, that we are faced as women with men who are not expressive enough, who feel like they can't cry because most of their lives they've been told, get up from there, don't cry, wipe them tears away. So I do like the fact that you are teaching your son that it's okay to cry. I said that to say this, though. You still got to have that be a man in there somewhere. Because let me tell you something. My husband, Reggie, I like the fact that he's able to express himself. And if, which he never has, but if he dropped a tear or two or three, after that third one, you got to go get you some tissue. You can't be standing up here crying more than me. I mean, like, I don't want that, so at the same time, don't let him lose the aspect of being a man. And I know he's a young boy, but you don't want him to be simping out here. Okay? That's what you don't want. Is that every time he turn around, he crying about something. Because when he get with his girlfriend, she going to be like, if you don't get your crying ass out of here, and you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So he got to be able to teach him balance. Don't skew it so much the other way that he doesn't understand that he is the man and he needs to continue to be the man in his relationship dynamics. He still needs to have that aspect of strength. Now, this is my opinion, okay? This ain't nobody but Tami's. You're going to raise your kid how you want to raise them, but you don't want no simp. Okay, moving on. So I was watching the after show, right, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And y'all know how I am about reality TV. I love my reality shows. I'm all up in the Married to Medicines. I'm all up in the Real Housewives of Potomac. It's going to be what it's going to be. And Atlanta's no different. So on the after show, LaToya and Candy were talking about Drew, right? Getting upset when she thought she was messing around with Prophet Lot. So LaToya said her and her husband are going through a divorce, but he is dating. And she can date if she wants to because they have this understanding. What is happening in the world? Okay? What is going on with these people in their relationships? I'm just trying to get clarity for myself. Because let me tell you what I do know. One thing I know, and two things for sure, is that this creates problems. Because when a man has not ended a relationship properly, you guys are not divorced. That's where you end up with those scenarios where they are dating and the woman is thinking that he's single when he got you still tied by paperwork. I feel like everybody get out of the situations that you are in. There's nothing wrong with taking the time, okay, to clear the slate, have a clean slate. People rush from one relationship to the next. Girl, you ain't figured out what was wrong in the marriage. You ain't came clear and took accountability for what was going on in the relationship that failed. You might want to spend some time with yourself before you move on into another situation, this dating situation that you're entertaining. And I feel like this is no. This is simply a no for me. I think everybody in the event that your relationship, your marriage is over, and you decide to get a divorce, then go ahead on and let that be final. Then spend some time with yourself, okay? Getting to know you again before you start dating other people. Because you're going to run up on somebody that you really going to like. They really going to like you. And you're not going to be able to go any further because you're still tied by paperwork. Can y'all handle y'all business? I mean, can y'all just finalize something for once? Because let me tell you what to do, though. If Bravo had sent you a contract and you hadn't signed it, you wouldn't have been on the show, right? The paperwork got to be finalized. Same thing with your divorces. Handle it like that. Handle your business like that. I'm moving on out of this because I could talk about this forever. Because I don't like people talking about they separated and all that stuff, and then people sleeping around with people's husbands when technically they legally married. Let people get out of that first. Okay, moving on. Nick Cannon and DJ Abby De La Rosa, they announced that they are expecting twin boys. And she shared some cute maternity photos of her and Nick on her Instagram. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now let me think now, because I don't want to be lying, because I don't want y'all dropping down in the comments saying that I got my information right. But I believe that he just had a baby with Brittany Bella a few months ago. Y'all will let me know if that ain't right. But I do believe that he had a baby with Brittany Bella. Okay? Now, I don't know what type of entanglement, that's a new word. That's entanglement mixed with arrangement. Entangle arrangement. Okay? That Nick has with these women. But his pimp game is strong. Okay? Because I need for the rest of the men in the world to know y'all ain't Nick Cannon. Okay. And you can't get away with this type of stuff. Like, you just can't be going around having all of these babies few months apart with different women. You know what I'm saying? Because see that now when the child support come on in, and y'all busting out all these babies, you got to understand that you have to be able to pay for them. And if you can't afford them, like a Nick Cannon, who wealthy up one side and down the other, then that may not be the road that you should take. But what I do love is that Nick is very hands-on with all the children in his life. Okay. And he makes sure that they all know each other. He makes sure that the women are okay with each other. They all be taking pictures together. They was all at the baby shower together, sister wives. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I had to clear my throat. But he got them all trained and I like Nick Cannon. So I know he probably gonna find a way to get to me to express his opinion about this. And that'll be great because Nick come on the show. But I just feel like, from an example standpoint, there are a lot of people who look up to Nick Cannon. And if they see that he's able to do this, they may think that this is how it can be done. And I'm here to let you know that it can't. Okay? I'm here to let you know that it cannot. But here again, it's just my unpopular opinion. But I tell you, if I seen a man that done had 3-4 children a few months ago with another chick, potentially 2 chicks before me, I don't know why I would want to have a baby with him. To me, I would be like, well, let me take my time with this and make sure that this is really what I want to do. Because, is he respecting me? Is he respecting our relationship? Is he respecting them? Is he respecting their relationship? Is there a relationship to be respected? Are we all just booty calls, baby making machines? I don't really know what their entangle arrangement is. But how it looks from the outside looking in is that they've all agreed to have children with this wealthy man. And I believe Wendy Williams said one time that's a cash register baby. But I'm not Wendy Williams, so I didn't say it. But this was my unpopular opinion.